Well, we've had a chance to see how the track is going to work with some of those unique features that Ricky built into it. And here was our poll question, which was about those features. Which one do you think is the most interesting? The Twin Starts, the Joker Lane, or maybe that Talladega turn? Log on to speed.com or supercrossonline.com and let us know what you think.
Jeff, what do you think is going to be the winner?
I thought he was going to give us the results right
I
now.
did too.
I was just waiting. So, log on. Check it out.
What
we want to know.
What do you think?
I'm not going to skew the.
Okay. All right.
Everybody listens to what I say, okay? There you go.
Well, before we have race number 2, let's go back and show you the highlights of race number 1. And that start, Josh Grant got the first Toyota hole shot. He needs 2 more to get the truck.
Yeah, he does. You can see the defending champion of this race last year, like clockwork, going on by.
And then we got Ryan Dungey right here having problems with the bent shifter. Got a suicide shifter going on that KTM here in Moto 1. Hopefully they put the traditional one back on for him. Look at that. Trying to shift the bike out of first. Look, they overjumped the triple in first. Trying to get it back in gear.
Villapoto takes the win. He needs 2 more to take the million home. All right, guys, let's talk about your keys to the race as we get ready now for race number 2.
Well,
Ricky,
I
go ahead,
said
dude.
this the first 10 laps, but because the laps are so short, you know, the race is so short, only 10 laps, you got to have that intensity. You got to ride almost like it's a heat race and like it's the last race you're ever going to race.
Yeah.
So you got to have that intensity.
Yeah, and I think what you do with that is you charge your turns. You really think that the moisture level in the track right now, the turns are perfect. They're not too rutted yet. It's not slippery from being wet earlier. You can be really aggressive, use that intensity, and charge those turns.
Those are the Rocky Mountain keys to the race. Race number 2.
That's right.
Here we go. Gate drop time. Coming into the stadium. Can Grant get the whole shot? He needs it for the truck. Villapoto's trying to check out.
Looks like a Lassie to the inside of Dungey.
Villapoto should have gotten the whole shot, so the truck is safe for this year.
Dungey's going to keep second there after battling with the Lassie through those first couple turns. I think this is the race right here because Dungey, he was fast in Moto 1, even with the problems that he had. This was our fastest qualifier in both qualifying sessions today. He's got some redemption right now.
Is he also looking to make a statement as we prepare for the 2013 March Energy Supercross season?
Absolutely, it starts here, guys. It really does. You have to set that tone. These guys aren't going to see each other until we go to Anaheim. And you want to leave these guys with a sour taste in their mouth, saying, hey, I'm going to be for real. You ain't walking away from it.
Yeah, and another rider that needs to do that was the rider was second in Moto 1.
Oh! Villapoto takes a big one!
Looks like he's back up on the bike right here. Somebody clipped it. It's in that tight section.
Oh, he looks dazed. Trying to get himself handled here.
Not part of the plan here for his return.
No, and you could probably kiss the $1 million goodbye.
That's safe to say now that they're, he's taking the Joker lane right now too. Oh, his hand comes off. His hand came off the left side of the bars right there.
And Jeff, that's in one of the slower sections of the track. Then he goes for the Joker lane.
Just get that out of the way right here and just charge right here, because we talked about if you hit the Joker lane early, you lose track position. Number of bikes go by and then you have to make those back up when it's more spread out. Well, that's not part of it.
Oh, and a battle for the lead. Alessi takes it over Dungey, and here comes Reed.
And look who's behind Reed.
Oh,
Justin Barsha. He was
Barsha.
second in Moto 1. Got a race on our hands here, boys.
Yes, we do. And now, if the million is out, there's $100,000 on the line for winning the overall.
Yeah, and a $250,000 purse that's going to be split between these riders.
Yeah, what's going to happen here is Dungey don't need to waste any time behind Michael.
Here's Barsha.
You gotta be kidding me.
Now he's going after Dungey.
Dungey just reached down for his shifter again.
Boy, what is going on with that KTM? Here comes Barsha. and Reed. Side by side up the Talladega turn.
Wow, what a battle here.
Barsha trying to let these guys know that this youngster's going to be for real when we get to Anaheim.
Well, one of the veterans of our sport. We don't know how many more years he's got here, and that's Chad Reed, 22 there in that orange gear. And Justin Barsha, light Supercross champion. It's his first ride on the 450 in Monster Energy Supercross.
Look at Dungey looking down again.
That's just,
I don't know if he actually hit something or if somehow he's bending it by stepping on it or something odd. I mean, it certainly isn't.
Oh, Reedy coming down the hill.
Look at Dungey.
There he goes again.
Yeah,
That's a big problem. Barsha tries to split him. And he got him. Listen to the crowd getting behind Bam Bam.
Dungey's got problems.
Wow, you talking about being in the catbird seat. He was behind both of those guys. Reed got held up by Dungey because Dungey was messing around with the shift lever. Inside, outside goes Bam Bam, and off he goes. Yeah, he's got issues there.
Yeah, that's Weimer. Weimer on the green Kawasaki is next.
Okay, so in Moto, in the first main, Dungey was reaching up, and before the fast sections, he was wanting to shift it. He's reaching down every couple of straightaways to try to do something with the shifter.
Yeah, that's unacceptable there.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, and when how could this happen 2 times in a row? I'm not getting this. Man.
There's Grant now behind him.
So Dungey had reached down to shift, so he slowed everybody up. Reed has to slow up, and watch Barsha. He goes between both of them. Got a 2-for-1 deal.
What a strong move by Barsha.
Puts him in a nice spot, guys.
Yeah, it does.
Right now,
for the overall.
Yeah,
and he's gonna catch Alessi.
Could you imagine if he comes out of here with that $100,000 bonus?
Look how close.
Oh, he almost goes over.
He almost went over the berm. Barsha hanging it all out. Charging up the hill.
And then got those flames going off as you go through the turn. When the leaders come by, they light that up.
We know he's not afraid to be aggressive.
This is probably going to be a pass right up here.
He is not afraid to get in there.
He's going to go Bam Bam on him.
Here he comes.
I don't know. Alessi knows how to play that game, too.
He looks over. He knows he's out. Shakes his head at him. Not this time, kid. Barsha inside. Touch him. Now what's Alessi going to do?
Oh, he goes close.
He was looking for that
Alessi almost makes a
wheel.
mistake. This is crazy.
And here comes Reed to capitalize if these two get to banging bars.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start riding like that. Now these guys,
Reed goes for the Joker. So Reed's gone through the Joker. Now, we had a chance to talk to Brian Villapoto about that aggressive nature of Justin Barsha. Some guys are okay with it, and some guys are not.
Nobody has a problem with being, aggressive or certain things. We all block pass, we all we'll run it in on each other type of deal. But from just what I've seen in the lights class, there is no respect coming from him towards other riders. Now, I don't think you can get away with that in the 450 class.
We're about to find out.
Well,
Barsha leads it. Alessi, Weimer, Dungey, Reed, and Grant all chasing.
Tell you what, Weimer's on the move right now. Okay, Reed took the Joker lane. He lost the position to Weimer and Dungey, but now that's out of play. He can race straight to the checkered flag right now. We'll see when our leader, Barsha, he opts not to take it yet.
I think he's going to
go.
I think he's going to wait, get a little bit bigger lead, and go at the end. I think the later you go, the better you go.
Don't forget, Barsha, second in race number 1. Boy, is he going to be in a hot spot for $100,000 here.
I got to give it up for Alessi. He's riding pretty good tonight. Hanging in there.
Definitely got a good speed going here.
Alessi runs in second on the 800. Working our way through the top 5.
Those lap times.
Oh!
Oh, that was so close.
He lost balance there. I thought he was going off the track. That was an awesome save. 3 laps left here. All these guys except Reed have to go through the Joker.
And here's Reedy. Chad runs in third.
Got a little close to the tough
I'm
ones there
looking
also.
at the lap time here. Barsha has a 5-second lead. He still has to go through the Joker lane. Reed has already ran through the Joker lane. We might see something work
It's
out
about
here.
5 seconds, yeah. So, and Reed had the second fastest lap.
Grant on the
track.
33, Dungey on the 5. That's Tomac on the 17, and Dungey makes a pass. Here comes Tomac charging down in the 17.
Somebody's in the Joker
down in
lane.
the Joker lane. Oh, it's Reed up the edge over
Gotcha.
here.
Wow, and
That's
that
going
wasn't
to
the
be
Joker
costly.
lane.
Yeah, that wasn't the Joker lane, but that's going to be costly. That was coming back out onto the start straight. Got a little aggressive.
Maybe he was trying to jump over that edge.
No,
can't do that, no.
you know what? It's really slick there. You can see it's getting a little bit shiny. Maybe lost a little traction and spun out. Yeah, it's hard to speculate, but that's weird.
Here's Barsha.
Yeah.
Fighting for the lead with Alessi. Alessi's got it. Can Barsha come back?
What just happened there?
You know what? Barsha probably went through the Joker lane, and Alessi didn't. Oh, here we go. Here comes the cat and mouse. Here we go.
What are you going to do?
Just saying, let him go.
What was that?
He was nice, too.
Alessi has the weirdest hand signals and everything while he's racing. It's just, I don't understand it at times.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Alessi go through the Joker lane here.
No, not this lap.
Two to go. This could be the last one. Have to
See, some of those guys, Ricky, are jumping over that like that, too. Trying to carry that out and carry some speed.
Yeah, here's Barsha. He took the Joker. That's how come he got behind Alessi there.
Oh, and he skims that.
Wow.
Wow, just blitzed it.
Uses the berm.
Watch here. There goes Alessi with the lead, so that's when it happened.
Yeah,
So now Alessi's still got to go through the Joker.
that's right. He's probably going to do it. Well, he's going to have to do it on the last lap here. He's going to get top 5 position.
Villapoto has made his way up to 12th right now with timing and scoring showing, but a 12th is not going to be good. You're looking at the overall here for the Monster Energy Cup.
I think I'm looking pretty good with saying Bam Bam was going to win one of these motos.
Yep, you said one of the young guys stepping up was going to do it.
I love the intensity that these guys use when they ride. Tomac, Barsha, got a couple other guys coming up. I mean, it's just, they ride. I mean, they're not scared. They know they're fast. They get after it.
And he's looked pretty comfortable. He looks confident, doesn't look intimidated. There goes Alessi.
There goes Dungey by him. Dungey just moved to second.
Unbelievable that he's had the problems that he has. He was third in Moto 1. Now second in this.
You know, it's typical Dungey style. He capitalizes on other people's misfortune, and he's had a misfortune with his bike issue 2 times in a row.
Justin Barsha, second in race 1. He's going to win race number 2. Talk about a statement, and he's well on his way to a $100,000 payoff. And the progressive pass of the race, maybe one of the best ones of the night.
It was one of the smoothest ones for sure. Dungey has a little bit of problems here as he's coming down. Watch, Dungey's going to reach down right here with his left hand, try to shift the bike. Reed gets kind of caught up in that. And watch Justin. Kind of goes through, stays aggressive, is not afraid. Pretty nice. And with that move and the finish there, he's a points leader, guys. Going into third main.
We're going to have a chance to talk to him. Speed returns to Sam Boyd Stadium. We're watching the Monster Energy Cup live on Speed.
Yeah. Having a good time, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. Hope you are at home watching our live coverage here on Speed presented by GoPro. Here's the results out of race number 2 in the Monster Energy Cup class.
Things certainly got shooken up a little bit.
Well, Justin Barsha takes the win and a second in the first one, and now he joins us from the podium. Wow, Bam Bam, what a way to make a statement here, as not only you at the Energy Cup, but you're setting the tone for what you plan on doing when we get to Anaheim, right?
Yeah, man, what a crazy race that was, really. This whole section right here behind me is so gnarly. You have to hit it once a lap, and it's really tough to choose when you should hit it. The track's really slick right now, and for me, on the 450, I need to figure out that power a little bit because I like to break it loose and nail that throttle, so it's pretty tough out there.
You know, I picked you to win one of these motos tonight, and so you made me look good on my pick, but what's the main goal for that last race? You just going for the win overall, or you just going? Tell us your plan, bud.
Yeah, thanks, RC. You know, the track's really tough. It's hard to pass, so you got to kind of block past guys. And for me, really, the key thing for this next moto will be grab a whole shot and check out. So that's what I'll try to do.
Hey, Justin, Ryan Dungey had a little bit of problems out there once again with the shifter. He ended up second. What are you guys thinking when you see him reaching down? And you obviously knew that he had a problem in the first man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Some bad luck there, but that dude's riding good right now. He rides his slick stuff really well, so he's going to be on at the next one too, and all other guys also. So just go out there, have a smart, fast ride, and hopefully everyone's safe out there.
Hey, Justin, final question for you. What was going on with you and Alessi?
Yeah, man, it's so tough out there. Like I said, to pass a guy straight up, then the next corner's wide open. So I was just trying to make a pass stick, and I couldn't get it to stick, and we were just like, who's going to take each other out? So it was really tough, but I'm glad I got out of that safe and not on the ground.
You realize you are one race away from $100 grand.
Oh, man, $100 grand wouldn't be bad to go home right now, but for us and the Honda team, we're just happy to be here and racing and getting used to a new bike.
All right, you get that $100 grand. Just make sure we all know which hotel you're staying at.
Yeah, right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, we'll see you later.
See ya.
Let's take a look at the updated points. As we said, Justin Barsha leads the way towards that $100 grand in that Olympic-style scoring.
Yeah, it does. Look at there. He has a 2-point advantage, so he can kind of manage it here, but he's got to be careful because Ryan Dungey gets good starts, and
Villapoto's going to be back. Everybody's going to be gunning for that final race, so he's going to have to earn it.
Villapoto was leading, was well on his way to $1 million. A big crash. Aaron caught up with him.
A big upset for Ryan Villapoto after crashing while losing that lead. Ryan, are you okay?
Yeah, everything's good. You know, just a real bummer. Things were going good. Had a great start, so you know now that we'll go back, regroup.
Glad to see you're all right. Well, guys, that $1 million might not be up for grab, but there's still a ton of prize money.
Boy, you can only imagine the scramble going on in the KTM pit, too, trying to figure out how to fix that shifter problem for Dungey.
I don't get that.
He's got a shot at $100 grand as well. Here's a good look at the crowd here at Sam Boyd Stadium. They're having fun. We sure hope you're having fun watching tonight live here on Speed, and our coverage presented by the folks at GoPro. We've been asking you to get involved with our social media from here, and heading up that program for us tonight is Miss Monster Energy Supercross, Tana Dahlgren.
Thanks so much, Ralph. Like I said, there is a party going on here at the Sam Boyd Stadium here for the Monster Energy Cup. We want to see what's going on at home. I hope that you are having as much as a blast as I am here. We want to see what's going on. Take a picture. If you're wearing a shirt, you're wearing a hat, you're wearing something that has some Supercross value to it, we want to see it. So make sure you go to Twitter, post it, and hashtag MEC on Speed. That way we can check it out and hopefully feature you on the live broadcast tonight here from the Sam Boyd Stadium. Back to you, Ralph.
All right, Diana, you know we're the #3 thing trending on Twitter right now at hashtag MEC on Speed. So keep them coming. Look at this.
Look at this.
Love it. Oh,
That is one lucky
that is
dog.
you can never go
Those
wrong
are
with
cool
a dog
dogs.
in a picture.
No.
Never.
Gonna do a little trail riding, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a Weimaraner. Love it. Aaron, I know you're a big fan of dogs as well, and you got a big announcement for us.
Well, thank you, guys. I happen to be here with AMSOIL's race program manager, Jeremy Meyer. And Jeremy, thanks so much for joining us. AMSOIL has been a longtime sponsor of Supercross and the Monster Energy Cup, but you guys just made a recent announcement that you're stepping it up, being the official title for the 2013 Arena Cross Series. How exciting is this news?
Well, it's a great opportunity for AMSOIL. You know, we keep growing our motorsports program, and grassroots racing is kind of where it's all at. And, you know, we've been in Supercross, and we've been with amateurs for a long time now. And for us to be able to get into Arena Cross, AMSOIL Arena Cross now, be title sponsor of that with the program that we got going there, wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so much for your continued support. Ralph?
You know, Aaron, the folks at Felt Motorsports just putting on some of the best motorsports action around the country. We Talked about the Nuclear Cowboys earlier, now the Amsoil Arena Cross Tour. Here's what their schedule is going to look like. Kicking off in January. Boy, it's going to be a good and challenging tour as well. Tyler Bauer's probably right there ready to win another time.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, there's some good riders in that series, and you got to be strong and tough because the tracks are tight, and it's really fun racing, and it's a good stepping stone.
It is, and they've got a lot of great mechanics in there. You know why? Because they're changing bars and levers and grips and subframes all the time.
In a short amount of time.
Yeah.
They don't have no time to waste.
Strongly encourage you to check out one of those stops on the Amsoil Arena Cross Tour here in Arkansas, Pennsylvania, Texas, Denver, Colorado. That tour comes through your area. Go see it and go to arenacross.com to keep tabs on how the championship goes for 2013. We're going to have some amateurs coming up here in a little bit. Well, tomorrow, with Dave Despain on vacation, Chris Devoda and Robin Miller are going to jump into the wind tunnel. They're going to sound off on NASCAR's championship chase and all the hottest stories in the world of racing. And we're going to make sure that tonight's Monster Energy Cup winner from here in Vegas is going to join them in the wind tunnel. It's all tomorrow night, live on Speed, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Getting ready for another amateur race. This will be the second round of the Super Race. And for those of you fans of Kevin Windham out there, by the way, we told you he suffered a bit of a concussion earlier today, not able to come racing with us. He just stuck his head in the booth to say hello. We want you all to know he's doing just fine.
Our winner of Moto 1, Austin Forkner, Tristan Miller, was second. Forkner from Missouri, Miller out of California. Happens to be the two places I've lived in my life, so I don't know which one of these guys I'm pulling for. It's going to be a good race.
Here we go. Super mini gate drop.
'99 got stuck in the gate.
Again, remember, they will not use the Joker lane in the amateur classes. Who's going to get the hole shot, though? Looks like the 71's going to pull it. That's going to be Chandler Tennant.
That's right. Oh, we got a down rider on the inside. You see his fender there.
Tennant with the lead on that KTM.
Oh, 7 gets in there pretty hot.
Well, you know, Takahashi has had a rough night.
I think the jitters of the hometown race might be getting to him because he has plenty of speed, right?
Yeah.
And he just having some bad luck, having some tip overs.
Yeah, but that was a close one because your Moto 1 winner here, Forkner, that's who he got into. This is looks like the finish line.
166 of Tommy Maxey. Oh, and another rider over here.
And that's
like
Miller. Is that the 53?
Yeah, I think it
is, but there's not a 53 on the entry.
Might be the 35.
No, 53 is Miller. He was second in Moto 1.
Yep, 53 is Miller.
35 Crown. Now he's up front. Crown went down in Moto 1. He was at the back. Miller came up, so you got your 35 and your 53. Once again, making some noise here in this race. And that's that was over the finish line jump there. Those guys are not getting off that Talladega turn over that double clean. They got a little bounce into a massive double jump where the finish line is.
You're exactly right, Jeff. What they're doing is they're hitting, and when they're casing that jump before the finish line, the back end's picking up, they're getting out of control, then they don't have enough speed to jump the finish line.
Well, let's take a look at it. Oh, they get together.
Let's look at the guy on the Suzuki.
Oh, there's Miller right there coming short.
That's Miller on that yellow Suzuki, and he came up way short.
Yeah, and then
the other one goes right over the side.
Well, there was 2 riders that didn't do the double right in the middle. Watch right here.
Oh, look at the guy on the Kawasaki.
Right on the handlebar.
Right on the chin.
Oh,
wow.
Carnage. There was about 5 bikes down right there. Hate to see that. These little guys.
That was Tanner's stack on that 382.
Well, that's going to affect the outcome here of how that is going to run because Miller was second in Moto 1.
We got a battle, though. We got a battle between Tennant and Forkner.
Challen Tennant, he's out of Texas. He's holding Got a pretty good ride going this moto here.
Sure does.
Faulkner riding nice and smooth also. Got company, 3 or 4 bikes behind him.
Tennant on that Ford Parts Unlimited back KTM.
It's so hard to have throttle control on that, the hard slick dirt, and you're trying to get away from the guy behind it, but you have to be so patient. It's one of those things where slower is faster.
You know, I just seen Faulkner took a look over his shoulder over that big double coming out of the turn, wanting to know if that 35, that yellow bike, if that was Miller, because that was really who he was battling with for the overall, because Miller was second. He's out. Here they go. Look at him getting a nice run right there. Boy, trying to make sure they get a clean jump over that double, but it's tough for these guys.
They come screaming down that hill. In a good battle for the lead.
Uh-oh, we got a pass for third right here. Nice move. I believe that's Worth going by Crown.
Tennant with his hands full of Faulkner.
Got a good battle here.
Yep, Faulkner on that 214, Tennant on the 71.
Oh, he didn't get inside of him, being patient,
move,
right?
Yeah.
You like I thought he was going to take the inside too, Jeff.
He's trying to stay. He's trying to stay with the flow of the track, using speed to pass him instead of taking the short line. Okay, and using the trying to take the position right there. And that shows me that he's confident in what's going on and he's being really patient. Smart ride.
Well, don't forget Faulkner on that 214 is the overall leader here tonight. So even a second place will get it done.
Look at the battle for a third right now. These cats are going for it. Yeah, look at.
Oh, there you go. The 321 and the 35 going at it. Joey Crown on that 35. And Worth on the 321. It continues.
Oh!
Off the course goes to 214 of Faulkner. But he pulls it right back on. Now, you don't want to throw that overall away.
You don't want to throw the bike away either. He threaded the needle through those tough blocks. Wow, that was awesome.
When you do that, you just know the night is going well for you. When you land off the track, not anything come back on. Clean slate.
They make their way past the Amsoil Mechanics area.
Still staying with the line, staying with the race line, but watch right here. He's really quick through this area. There it is. There's the mistake.
By Tennant.
Oh, and Tennant could have kept it inside.
Trying to make something happen. Not going to get it done in this section here.
And that's going to allow Worth. Worth has got the position cleanly now from Crown. Look at the effort, and the crowd here in Sanborn Stadium is going nuts.
Oh, Tennant coming up. He goes flying over the berm.
He missed his rear brake, Ricky. He hit a little kicker
and
right at the end.
Down. I think that's Worth on the 321.
Yeah, I think he took Worth down with him.
Oh, Tennant, watch this. He gets ejected off the 71.
Watch right here, right here. Right here. Hits that kicker. Foot comes off the rear brake.
Yeah.
He landed perfectly. Oh!
Yep, and that was Worth, 321.
Brought Worth down with him, yep. Check it out. He goes over.
Worth tries to cut down.
Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
But Lady Luck is shining on one rider here tonight. And that's Missouri's Austin Faulkner. Unbelievable action here.
So Faulkner wins the first one. He's going to survive to win the second one and take the overall in the Super Mini class. And guess who's going to get talked about a lot inside the industry?
Well, yeah, you go 1-1 here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And he deserved it. Jeff, you were talking about it earlier. You were really impressed with how smart of a ride he was doing. Just taking his time, very methodical.
Yeah, but hey, Crown, he fell on the first lap of Moto 1, worked his way back. Now look at the ride this kid has put in to hang right in there after that big battle with Worth, and he's still in second.
The Monster Energy Team Green Kawasaki rider, something you two know a lot about.
Oh, yeah.
Kawasaki Amateur Program. This could be one of their bright stars in the future. And he's about to win the Super Mini class at the Monster Energy Cup on live TV. That is a huge moment for young Austin Faulkner out of Missouri.
This race being shown on the web worldwide, on TV,
Not
to
just
over
on the web.
126 countries around the world.
Not just on the web, on live TV. We are live in Australia, we are live in Europe, we are live in the Middle East. We are all over the place in this Monster Energy Cup, and they all just saw Austin Faulkner turn himself into one of the brightest upcoming stars in the sport.
He's a good kid, Ricky. We've seen him grow up at Loretta's and all those amateur races. It's a big moment here for him and his family. Outstanding ride, kept it together. He's smooth, he's fast, he's smart. Now he's Monster Energy Cup Super Mini.
I like that helmet he's wearing too, Fro. You see that helmet? Ricky Carmichael.
Is that the Ricky Carmichael model?
Yeah, it's a signature edition, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
the white one.
Oh,
the
my
white
Lord.
one.
Wow.
Yeah, a great kid, a really great kid. Great to see that. All these kids are great.
Takahashi.
Yeah, hometown
Battling
hero.
back. He never gave up.
No, he didn't.
Nice job, Kotaro.
Nice.
Here's a look at how they crossed the line.
Look at Cantrell there. Really fast kid. Had a great year at Loretta's this year.
Well, Austin Faulkner, congratulations, my friend. You just won yourself the Super Mini class here at the Monster Energy Cup. You did it on live TV worldwide, and you just made a huge name for yourself in the industry. How you doing down there?
Man, you know, it's awesome. I just tried to get a good start and just try to work my way. Tennant got the whole shot, but I was second, and I just tried to get at him. I made a few mistakes. I jumped off the track by the finish line, but you know, I'm good. So it was definitely a really good race.
Good job, Austin. It's RC, man. I just want to I want to ask you, what was your favorite part of the track, buddy?
I'm thinking probably the finish line because it's just a good floater jump. You can throw some pretty good whips over it, and I don't know, yeah. But the whole track was pretty good, and just really excited on the win.
Good for you, buddy. Great job.
Hey, Austin, Jeff Emig here. You know I'm from Kansas City. You're from just south of Kansas City. I'm so pumped for you, dude. Great job.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, take a good look. That young 14-year-old right there, that's Austin Faulkner, and he's a big winner. I got a funny feeling we're going to be saying your name quite a bit in the future. Congrats, Austin. Enjoy that.
Welcome back to the Monster Energy Cup. Well, the Red Bull KTM team continues to experience some problems, and I'm here with team manager Roger DeCoster. Roger, it seems as though you guys were experiencing the same problem. If so, have you got it resolved for the final race of the evening?
Well, it's pretty unbelievable. You know, we have not done the shift lever for the last 2 years, and now it happens twice in a row. And the first time it had nothing to do with Ryan's riding. It got knocked over in his line from another rider. But this time he is the one that hit it, and so he has to take the blame. And you know, we sure hope it's not going to happen again. We did everything that we could, but you know, it's one of those things. I think it's probably not going to happen again.
This is Vegas. Crazy things can happen here. Best of luck to you guys tonight.
Twice in 2 races.
And he's still in contention for the win.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. He's got a great shot at that 100 ring. We got a good look at the Amateur All-Stars coming up here, too. This is their second race.
Yeah, this was a fantastic race. Troy Honda rider McElrath won the first one. Cooper Webb was second. Smith was third. And Cincerillo had some problems. Ended up fifth.
Awesome ride by McElrath. I mean, he looks so on point on his bike.
2-moto format for these guys. Anything can happen, as we've seen here tonight. That was McElrath.
But Adam Cianciarulo has the lead.
Yeah, that was our Moto 1 winner.
There he is right there, the 27. And Shane came all the way across. How did he not get hit?
And that puts Cianciarulo right back in it. 5th in Moto 1. If he's able to win this one, it's only going to be 6 points. Uh-oh. Rodriguez going for the stuff. He's going to come up short. almost off the side of the track.
It's like Kiesel, just what I was about to say, he's got second, goes down.
You can see the berms getting loose up on the top. Lost his front end, the thing just tucked. Off he went.
Well, while there's this great battle going on here in the Amateur All-Stars deep in the field, there's breaking news in the Monster Energy Cup class. Aaron.
Breaking news for sure, Ralph. Ryan Villapoto, the defending Monster Energy Cup champion, has opted not to race the final race of the night. Ryan, maybe you could explain to us why.
Yeah, you know, just a real bummer. You know, I'm actually pretty upset about it, but just ended up hitting my head a little bit. But you know, nothing major. If it were a real deal, I'd be out there racing. But you know, we came here to see where we were, see where our bike setup is, and it's pretty good. But now there's things that we know, that kind of little things that we can work on. My speed's there, and now we can go back, work on things, and get even better, get ready for Anaheim, and come out swinging.
Way to play it smart tonight. We all look forward to seeing you back at the Angel Stadium.
Yeah, another championship to win, Aaron, you're right. When I talked to Ryan earlier this weekend, he said, really all I need to work on for Anaheim is get my fitness. I'm on track for it, I just need a little bit more. Let's go back and take a look at that start throw. Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, it really was, and it was our Moto 1 winner, McElrath. Watch, he hits that top block, and watch how he slices through over. So fortunate that he didn't hit anyone coming from the right start. Just got in, he was on the left side. He got into that right-hand turn a little hot. When he drifted wide before the left hit the top block. Really fortunate that didn't hit anybody else, though. That was close.
That is the Adam Cianciarulo that so many people thought we'd see in race number 1.
Yeah, that's right. And he's overall leader.
Wow, just
right
like
now
that.
From, yeah, what did he get? 5th the first moto.
Yeah, by 3 over Coates.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
McElrath is,
give me.
Yeah, McElrath is right now running 12th.
Yeah, he's 6th overall.
Yeah,
he's pretty far out, but Webb had a good one the first time. Rodriguez now at the 3rd. Kiesel going down definitely shook everything up, but man, pretty scrambled here. Look at these kids, though. That's a gnarly section. The triple. Oh, he's short.
Oh, saved it.
That's Gaines on that 707.
He saved her.
Boy, did he.
Hey, we walked through there. Ricky got a chance to ride the track because you designed it and all that. And it was like, this ain't your average rhythm section. Those jumps are a little bit bigger than normal.
Gaines out of Georgia. On that 707, the Kawasaki rider. He's a Team Green member.
Little cat and mouse game going on there.
3 laps to go here. 2.5, actually.
This is one of the highlights of the Monster Energy Cup, getting a chance to see these amateurs in action.
Guys, we got a race for the overall. Webb has now moved into 5th. He's got 7 points to Cianciarulo's 5. If Webb gets past Oldenburg, possibly Gaines, that puts Webb in the position to win the overall here.
Sure does.
And there's still 2 to go.
And Webb right now is about a second behind Oldenburg, who he's got to catch.
And he can do it. He's a really talented kid. Let's see.
He's right there.
Right there.
The Yamaha wearing red gear.
And these guys are right here. See, they're going to get in that tight section. And like you said, they're going to start banging bars. The more they do that, the better opportunity. There's Webb at the top of your screen. One more position puts him in a tie for the overall. 2 positions is going to give him the championship.
Meanwhile, Adam Cianciarulo doing everything he's supposed to, out front and leading this one healthy by 7 seconds. Here they come behind him.
And Webb's got 2 spots?
Yeah, well, he passed. I think he just got by Oldenburg. I think. Yep, he just got back.
Yeah, he's on the 175.
Baker's just back there,
Here he is on the 175 in red.
So that gives Webb 5 points. Yeah, he got past 2 guys.
He just
points as they run.
The timing and scoring caught up with it. He is now in front of Adam by 1.
What an effort here
And the
by
white
Cooper
flag.
Webb.
Great job by Cooper Webb.
He better get after it here. He can't let this, he cannot let Oldenburg get him back.
And he's trying hard. Oldenburg's in that blue riding shirt on that 148. Here he comes. Jersey flapping in the wind, and he's chasing him down.
That's just an incredible effort here by Webb. 2 riders on that last lap. He's got a lot of speed. He's got to keep it on 2 wheels here. Look, he's got a lot of pressure behind him. Can't make any mistakes. He can't leave that inside open here at the end of this long 300-foot straight here.
Adam Cianciarulo right now wishing he hadn't crashed in that first race.
Yeah, that's right. He wouldn't have that tip over in the corner. You're looking at a champion right here, All-Stars champ, and it still could happen. You know, Webb's still got to make it to that finish line in the position he's in.
Well, the birthday boy turned 16, and he's going to win race number 2, Adam Cianciarulo. But Cooper Webb, here he comes
close
down the hill. Oh, don't make a mistake.
There it is.
Takes it. That could be for the overall. Cooper Webb is going to get that overall.
Right from behind in the pack, battled all the way. This is going to be shortly. You'll see him in Monster Energy Supercross in that lights class.
Cooper on that Yamaha Rockstar Metal Militia back bike. Taking the overall here. MotoGP, it's a big part of the schedule here on Speed. Make sure you tune in after Monster Energy Cup. We're going to have practice qualifying live on speed2.com. Don't miss the extended coverage from Malaysia live late tonight, 1:45 a.m. Eastern Time. And of course, Jorge Lorenzo on the pole. That championship continues on. Here's the overall results from race number 2.
Kiesel after that slide out, keeps it inside the top 10. Gonna be a little frustrating. He had a chance at the overall also.
I'm gonna tell you what, too. You got to give it up to Cianciarulo. This is his first race on a big bike. He just came off minis, so pretty impressive. But you know, you got to give it up to Cooper Webb, like you said, Jeff. He was buried in the pack.
Yeah, he put on a pretty hard charge.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great to talk to him.
Jeff, speaking of hard charges, McElrath all the way back up to 11. Well, Cooper Webb has won the Amateur All-Stars. Congratulations, Cooper. How about that charge through the field?
Oh, man, it was a crazy race. I just know, all I know is there was bikes flying in the first turn, and I just tried to dodge all that. There was guys everywhere, and had a bad start, but I managed to make the best out of it and got the first, so I can't be more happy.
Cooper, it's actually a good job. What was your favorite part of the track, bud?
Honestly, the whole thing's it's really cool. I liked it a lot better this year. It's more supercrossy, which suits my style, and it's a really fun race, and not a better place to do it but than Vegas.
Good job, bud. You deserve it, man.
Congrats, Cooper. Enjoy that. We're going to head straight to the line where Aaron is.
The game faces are on for all these guys facing the final race, but Justin Barsha, you just had made your debut tonight on this 450. You came out swinging in that second main event with that victory. What are you taking away from those first 2 events that you'll be able to apply to this final one of the evening?
Definitely going for a hole shot. You know, that's key out here. Hopefully I get that this time and kind of just check out. That'd be the ideal thing. I'm liking the new Muscle Milk Honda. It's working really good out here, and just having a good time and having fun racing with the big boys.
Congratulations coming out swinging and making a statement. And Ryan Dungey, congratulations to you on such an effort here tonight. You've been facing some mechanical issues. How do you mentally put that behind you and focus on what's ahead?
Just with the race itself, we're right here, right now, you know, living in the moment. But, you know, sometimes things are going to happen and everything, but make the most of it. But here right now, final moto, put down some good laps, good start's going to be key, but have some fun. You know, it's a great opportunity to be here, but we definitely want to win.
It's a talented field, you guys. All they need is just a little bit of lady luck on their side.
10 laps remain in the quest for the 2012 Monster Energy Cup. Our booth knows a little about winning. Former Supercross champs Ricky Carmichael and Jeff Emig join Ralph Shaheen for the call of the final 10-lap race from Sam Boyd Stadium. Speed's live coverage of the Monster Energy Cup continues after the break.
Dungey and Weimer there first. How about Josh Grant? Dungey lost some speed. Weimer's off the track.
And here comes Villapoto. He goes around Grant. Last year's winner makes the big move. Mechanical issues as Bam Bam moves his way to second.
He's reaching down.
Ryan Villapoto takes race number 1. Coming into the stadium, can Grant get the whole shot? He needs it for the truck. Villapoto's trying to check out. Oh, Villapoto takes a big one. Oh, and a battle for the lead. And here comes Reed.
And look who's behind Reed.
Oh,
Justin Barsha. He was second, Moto 1.
Barsha inside. Touch him. He's going to win race number 2. It has been a wild night so far, and to give you an idea how many people are tuning into this right now, hashtag MECup on speed. It's the #1 trending thing on Twitter. Thanks, folks. We appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying our show tonight live from Vegas. You know, a lot of people were wondering if we'd have an opportunity to relive the excitement of last year and $1 million winner.
My plan was not to race this, you know, so.
It's all on the line for Ryan Villapoto. He's got to win this race.
Vegas is a very unique place. Going out, obviously, it's a pre-race kind of bracket deal.
Final lap to the checkered. He is a third of the way to the Monster Million.
If you don't win the first one, then there's no chance of winning the million, and then if you don't win the second one, you know, so it just all plays out.
Main event number 3, all about $1 million. And Ryan Villapoto has done it. He's won all 3. He is the Monster Energy Cup inaugural winner.
You know, it set it off right for going into the 2012 Supercross season.
You know, to have another one of these will be very hard to do.
That's how it played a year ago. Bam Bam doesn't have a shot at the million, but could take 100 grand home. Here's how it's gone down so far tonight. Main event number 1.
Interesting start here. Josh Grant gets the whole shot on his first ride back with that JGR Toyota Yamaha, but then it was Villapoto stealing the lead from him here as he triples by.
Villapoto would go on to be the star of this one, while Dungey got all of our attention as he worked that shifter, even in mid-flight.
Mid-flight trying to upshift it there, knocked it down to first. Watch, he even overjumps the triple a little bit, but still would manage a third in the first main event.
Villapoto the win, looking good for $1 million. Then race number 2.
And you can see another good start here. Working out perfect. You got the perfect storm right here. Top 3 guys. And then an uncharacteristic mistake by the defending champ, Ryan Villapoto. Puts him back. He's out of the race. Look at this.
This is the onboard. Bumped his head a little bit there, too. Is opting to play it safe and not right here in Moto 3. Justin Barsha. Him and Mike Alessi were having one heck of a battle up front here. Barsha getting to the inside of Alessi. They played a little cat and mouse. Weren't sure who was going to take it.
Barsha took the win, sets himself up for the overall points lead for now, and a shot at that 100 grand. Let's talk about those keys to the race as we get ready for race number 3. That's the difference in the points. It's just 2 between Barsha and Dungey, and look at Tomac.
Pretty close.
Yeah, he's got a good shot at second.
All right, the Rocky Mountain keys to the race.
I mean, hope for lady luck. I mean, this thing with Dungey, this is like some of the worst luck I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right? Barsha's riding great, but Dungey is still in it, even though he's had the bad luck. So maybe it can turn around here in Moto 3.
Right. My deal is Barsha has to execute. I've really been impressed with how he's riding tonight. He has to keep up the good starts and get out there and win this overall.
All right, here we go. 100 grand up for grabs. Who's going to get the Toyota whole shot? Oh, piling in. Oh, big pile up in the first couple of corners.
Alessi getting to the inside of Dungey. You've got Barsha, and Tomac right there, third and fourth.
Alessi with the early lead. There's Dungey right there, number 5.
Reed's buried mid-pack.
Charging up Talladega. Down out of the grandstands.
There we go.
Dungey, to me, Dungey's been the man to beat all day. He's been fast. Okay, right here, it looks like he might get to the inside. Oh, Alessi makes a mistake and he's off the track.
A lot of guys going over the berms tonight, Jeff. I don't know what's going on.
It looked like he cased that last double. I'm sure we got a great replay of that, but that allows Dungey.
Barsha in second, right behind Dungey. Tomac right there in third. That's the fight for 100 grand.
See, if you're Barsha right here, you're in a good spot. Okay, here's a replay of Alessi.
Alessi triples in. Oh, and he overjumps. He was going to sit down into it. Ricky land with the rear brake, and he overjumped that triple. Got a little bounce. Foot came off the rear brake. Bite over the berm. Now he's flat.
This is what I want to see, okay? If you're... Oh, look at this.
Oh, here he comes. Barsha right there. Dungey bites him off.
Because I don't think Barsha, he's got to be aggressive right here because Tomac is so aggressive. His former teammate there on Geico Honda, now Barsha, riding the Muscle Milk Honda, the factory team, he's got to go for it. I mean, and that's his style, too. He's got to go out and make a statement.
Now, if you're Barsha, okay, this is what you're thinking.
Oh,
saves
that
it.
could have been a costly mistake. Could have cost him 100 grand, and Tomac bobbles.
What I was going to say is, he's racing behind the guy that is a past champion, okay? It's a great time for him to learn and see if he has the speed and what he needs to improve on before we go to the first round next year.
Tomac's the wild card here because he's behind in points. He needs to win. He's strong enough and fast enough to go out there and make a statement. So he could throw. These guys just can't ride their race. They're going to have to take this thing and battle all the way to the final checkered flag here.
Don't forget, the Joker lane is now open. You got to do it once. It's going to cost you about 6 seconds. Nobody's got that much of a gap.
No, they don't. Barsha really impressing me, pardon me. His first ride on the 450.
Oh, he's going to be a player for Anaheim.
Without a doubt. And Tomac.
He looked, to me, Barsha actually looks smoother on the 450.
Yeah, well, I think
well, he did.
Good recover. Whoa. As soon as he said he's riding good, make a few mistakes, but
if Barsha loses one more position to Tomac, Dungey and Barsha would be tied. Dungey would win on the tiebreaker.
That's right.
It's interesting how the former teammates here, both riding Hondas, two different teams though. There's a lot of pressure on these guys here to execute, like you said, Ricky. And Barsha, all the pressure's on him right now.
Oh, Tomac to the Joker lane.
Not a bad move though, right now, because he was pressuring Barsha.
See, my view on this is I think he should have stayed on the wheel there. Okay, because you know how it is. If you lose touch, sometimes it's hard to match that pace again. I think he should have followed Barsha and do what he, followed his lead.
Well,
that's my opinion.
Well, let's see if he does what Dungey does. Now, he has lost a little ground to Dungey. It's about 1.2 seconds.
Just a tick.
Dungey is just so consistent.
Yeah, he is.
If Dungey goes through everything he's gone through with that shifter tonight and wins his 100 grand, that's impressive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pretty awesome race going on behind the lead group right there, too, with Reed and Canada, Cunningham all battling out. Now, Reed has gone through the Joker lane, and Tomac has gone through them.
There's Tomac, there's Grant.
Here they come. Here's the group here.
Canada's been on it tonight. He was fast in practice and good lap times.
He's on the 23 right there. Cunningham should be right behind him. What do you think Chad Reed's learned here tonight about his comeback?
He's so smart, man. You can't judge anything. I think this race for him is, like he said, this is learning for him.
And look at Barsha. He's closed back up on Dungey, but with more on the Reed story. Here's Aaron.
Well, we witnessed Chad Reed crash in that Joker lane earlier this evening, and the only thing that his mechanic Lars Lindstrom had changed coming into this final was a new front tire, a little bit more hard pack, especially for that sand section. When I spoke to Chad, he said that Joker lane is no joke.
Well, there's Reed right now. He's up to fourth. As you've seen before we changed shots there, that lead, race for the lead's starting to intensify too.
Barsha still chasing Dungey.
Looks like something happened there because Dungey just gapped Barsha by about 3 or 4 bike lengths just in that short amount of time. Still, Dungey, if he wins this, it still doesn't guarantee him the overall. He's 1 point behind as they run right now behind Barsha. Uh-oh, Dungey makes a mistake, and Barsha goes all the way, triples over, and then triples in. Barsha's really fast through that section.
Yeah, Dungey took a quick look over his shoulder because he knows Barsha's lurking back there. So Tomac has done the Joker lane. These guys have it.
This is going to be exciting here. And Tomac's right there. So Tomac's probably going to pass these guys when they do the Joker lane.
Tomac's 3.3 seconds behind Dungey, who is our leader.
Yeah.
Joker lane takes about 5-6 seconds, right?
Yep. When do you go?
I think well, I can tell you right now, by the looks of this, Tomac's going to pass them both whenever they take the Joker.
Tomac's just had the
Don't
fastest.
you want to go right now then?
Yeah, you got to go now. Here's what happens. Barsha cannot let Tomac get in between him and Ryan. So
there goes Dungey.
Okay, watch, you're going to see Tomac's going to pass him.
Oh, that's a bobble.
That was a bobble.
Yeah, it's going to cost him a little bit more, so that's going to give Barsha the lead right there. Tomac is turning the fastest laps of anyone on the track right now.
So now Barsha still has to go through the Joker lane.
This is really starting to work out good for us, isn't it?
The Joker lane is looking good. You're like, okay.
The sprint start has provided some incredible excitement here tonight. Ricky, your track design has been outstanding. The racing has been great. The riders are doing their job.
You got to be happy with it.
Oh, it's awesome. I think it's working out perfect.
Look out the window. These fans on their feet the whole time here for this final main.
All right, let's see when Barsha's going to go through the Joker lane. He can do it now. He's inching his way over there. I say go now. Give yourself a shot to challenge back.
About to find out here real quick, like.
Goes by Brayton, who's struggling back in 19.
He went down off the start, and
how about Tomac?
They came together.
Nope, not this time.
He's going to save it for the last lap, I bet.
He's only got a 2-second
anticipation.
gap. 2 seconds.
Tell you what, I'm a little bit surprised right now. Dungey is just a click off, okay? Reed actually turned the 3rd fastest lap time that last time around. It was Tomac, Barsha, Reed with the top 3 laps. Fastest laps.
You know, Dungey's not doing that big triple over the step-up deal on the one rhythm lane. I think he's losing a lot of time there. Barsha's doing that, and he's gaining so much time when he does it.
Do you think Barsha had a number in his head before the race started? I'm doing it the last lap no matter what kind of thing?
Well, hopefully we have the opportunity to ask him because I'm really wondering.
It certainly, you would want to have that clear, know exactly what you want to do. You get the white flag no matter what, you take the Joker lane so that you're not out there, you know, having these variables that you're not really sure about what you're going to do. You got to have your plan going in. Right now, he's executing everything just as he needs to. But so Dungey now 5.5 seconds behind Barsha.
There we go. Here it is. Joker lane, Barsha. Now he skimmed through it last time. Tomac goes by.
Okay, that was just enough. There's Dungey behind. This is the battle for the lead right here. And actually with Tomac up there, that's going to shake everything up and give Barsha.
It shows Barsha now still leads it by 3 over Dungey. Tomac is another point behind.
One lap to go.
Flag.
Okay, guys, think about it. When we pre-show, we talked about the 2 former champions, Villopoto and Dungey, who have been right there. We talked about 2 rookies, okay? Tomac and Barsha. would they make an impact on this event? You thought, yes, Barsha could win a main. He's done that. Look at this guy.
The reigning lights champion.
He's still going to be on the lights class for 2013.
Yeah.
The reigning lights champion is about to split Monster Energy Cup class main event wins. Well, that makes a statement, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sure does.
And they've earned it.
I mean, I'm telling you what, these two guys right here and a couple other guys with Baggett, I mean, they are extremely fast.
Of course, Baggett got hurt earlier today.
Look at how close this race is here with Dungey.
Here's that line I was telling you guys about. You can see Barsha jumping really high, Tomac doing it high. It's faster for sure, and I think that's Dungey's shortcoming right there.
Eli Tomac is going to get the win. Here he comes down off of Talladega. Tomac takes race number 3 at the Energy Cup. Justin Barsha wins $100 grand. How about it? The Monster Energy Cup goes to the hot young rookie, and boy, does he make a statement as we get ready for Anaheim.
Those 3 pretty exceptional rides right there, guys.
Oh, yeah.
They were on it. But I'll tell you what, Lady Luck was not on Dungey's side here tonight. And then in that final main, when it's just not going your way, it just kind of seems to slip away. But for Barsha, everything came together. He looked mature, right? Patient, aggressive, smart, all of that wrapped up into one, and that's why he's your Monster Energy Cup champion.
Boy, they're blowing more than $100 grand worth of pyro here, too.
You ain't joking. This is a show without a doubt, and it has been a great night. 3 different winners.
The fans,
so good.
The fans are on their feet right now just cheering. It's unbelievable. The attendance here today, the pit party, everything that's happened. What now in the 2nd year of this event, how it all has came together. Feld, Monster Energy working great together. This has been a spectacular night.
Well, the 2013 race has already been announced. October again here at Sam Boyd Stadium. And boy, I'm sure people will be anxious to see it again, because after what we witnessed here tonight, it proves you just never know at this event.
Yeah, and there's one happy mechanic there with the headset on. That's the guy they call Schneike. Actually made the transition from Factory Connection, Geico Honda, with Justin, now with the Muscle Milk Honda factory team.
And his former team manager, Mike LaRocco, just walked over and congratulated him.
Look at that. I've known this kid since he was about 10 or 11 years old. I'm telling you, he's one special individual.
You just saw Eric Kehoe, factory Yamaha team manager,
Honda.
In there.
Honda team manager.
Yep.
Eli Tomac, big smile on his face, giving his former teammate handshake.
Dungey and crew over there.
And you know what? This is finally the end of the season, 2012 for these guys, finally. A little break.
Well, we'll have an opportunity to talk to him when we come back. He's $100,000 richer.
I'm Justin Barsha, and you're watching Monster Energy Cup live on Speed.
Things wrapping up here at the Monster Energy Cup. You've seen it live on Speed, presented by GoPro. Now all the action shifts off the track to the victory podium. The results looking like this. Justin Barsha gets it by 3 over Dungey, just 1 back. It's Tomac. Chad Reed had a good night. Jake Canada had a good night. Villapoto, not so much, but he knows he's got the speed. All right, let's go meet the guy who's $100,000 richer.
Coming into the Monster Energy Cup, Justin Barsha had said that he's going to have to lay it all on the line to make your debut and compete against these guys. Justin, congratulations. You're leaving here with $100,000. Did you exceed your expectations?
Definitely exceeded my expectations. You know, I knew I was riding good. My new Honda 450 is working so good. I'm just pumped. The track was really gnarly. Really had to use a lot of throttle control, but it was really fun. I had a great time racing with all these guys.
You look extremely comfortable aboard that new bike. What are you taking away from this race that you'll be able to apply into your Supercross season?
Definitely a lot of momentum after this race. Got good experience on the bike. That was great, and just had a blast. You know, my Dunlop tires were awesome out there. My Muscle Milk Honda was ripping. Just had a great time and looking forward to A1.
Congratulations on making such a bold statement.
Boy, it's going to be so easy for him to find the energy to go training now, getting ready for Anaheim.
No doubt about it. It's going to be fun to watch next year.
January, Anaheim. We'll be there. So will Barsha. Well, nobody got the Toyota truck tonight. The Toyota whole shot split up amongst a couple of different riders tonight. Boy, you know, Ryan Dungey sure gave it a great run tonight.
He sure did, Ralph. 2 years in a row now, Ryan Dungey finishes up in that runner-up position. And Ryan, a very tough night for you tonight. How did you manage to stay so consistent?
Well, just making the most of it. You know, those first two motos, I couldn't believe it with my shifter busting off from a hay bale. And then luckily, safely, we were able to, I think the first moto got third and the second moto got second. And then the third moto, just try to get off to a good start. You know, Barcia was riding really good, and we had a lot happen for us to get that overall, but, you know, all in all, runner up. Hopefully next year we can, you know, maybe take home $1 million. If not win it, would be great. But this race is a good race for us to see where we're at with things and see how the bike's running, you know, with the last couple weeks of testing. And A1, that's where it all starts. And so I'm really excited for that, you know, and I got to thank the whole team Red Bull KTM. They've been behind me, everybody, and God, the man above for sure, and just my whole family. Everybody makes this thing possible to go race, and congratulations to Justin. He rode a really strong, solid night tonight, and maybe next year we can get him.
Ryan, great job from start to finish.
He showed speed. He'll be ready when they get to Anaheim.
Finish it was tonight for Eli Tomac, taking that win. But Eli, the day did not start so easy. You took a big crash. Did you expect the outcome that happened tonight?
You know, I didn't really know. My crash in practice was kind of wild. I got a little out of control in rhythm section, went flying over the berm and into another lane. And lucky enough, I just kind of had a bum shoulder. And man, it was like it took me those two first motos to really get my mojo going. And obviously I had a better start there in the third one. And man, I was just finally myself in that one. And I was really just stoked on the whole track this year. You know, the Joker lane was really cool, and even the split start. So it's a fun race, and can't wait to come back next year.
All the stars will be returning to the track for the 2013 Monster Energy Supercross season. Villopoto, Reed, Kennard, Barcia, and Dungey will lead the field as the world's most competitive racing series returns to the track on January 5th in Anaheim. You can catch 12 of 17 races right here, live on Speed. When our coverage of the Monster Energy Cup returns, we head to the booth for final thoughts on the great night of racing.
Welcome back to the Monster Energy Cup. I'm here finishing up fourth place, the number 22 of Chad Reed. Chad, 8 months off the bike of racing. You came back, you said you were rusty. How do you feel leaving?
Rusty, but we got a long time between now and Anaheim, and we got work to do, and I'm excited. You know, I felt better than when I really thought that I was going to. So achieve what we needed to achieve, and now it's time to go to work.
Great to see you back. And Josh Grant finishing up that 5th place position, but Josh reuniting with the old JGR team. How do you feel leaving Las Vegas tonight?
I feel good. You know, I'm glad I got to have an opportunity with Coy and the guys at JGR and Yamaha. So just excited. You know, guys at Unit helped me out. I'm glad to be up here. Outstanding performance by everyone here tonight. Ralph?
All right, Aaron, thank you very much. Guys, let's get your impressions on the night. Ricky, you first.
Well, I think it was a great night. We had 3 different winners each time. The Joker lane worked out perfect. The start worked out perfect. And I said it before that I really like the speed and intensity that these younger guys, Barcia and Tomac, are bringing, putting it on these veterans, you know, of Villopoto and Dungey and Reed. And I think it looks good for our future of the sport and how bright it's going to be. I mean, these kids are legit. They ain't scared. They're fast, and they bring some serious intensity.
Great job of the track, by the way. Okay, Fro, your thoughts.
Well, you know, Monster Energy and Feld put this event together. Last year it was new. Nobody really knew what this thing, how it was going to play out. Second year they made a lot of improvements, a lot of changes. The riders came, the fans came, the pit party was exceptional, the racing was exceptional. My buddy Ricky actually designed a good track, so you can see, okay, this event has got a great future, and there was a really special night of racing here tonight.
Well, let's show you the schedule for the 2013 Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. Here it is. We're kicking it off January 5th, live on Speed. And we're happy to tell you that we will have our biggest and best coverage of Monster Energy Supercross in history on Speed. We've upped it again. We will have 11 races live on Speed. We are really excited to be able to tell you how many of those races we're going to be doing on Speed. We are really pumped to be presenting that all to you here starting in Anaheim in January. And oh, by the way, 77 days ago till Anaheim.
I cannot wait.
That's it. For Diana Dahlgren, Aaron Bates, Ricky Carmichael, and Jeff Emig, I'm Ralph Shaheen. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed the Monster Energy Cup live on Speed. Congratulations to Bam Bam. Justin Barsha racks up $100 grand. So long from Vegas. We'll see you in Anaheim in January.